before the sun has even considered breaching the horizon. At the fragile, ephemeral hour of 5 in the morning, a profound and heavy silence blankets the primordial landscape of the African bush. Here, within the incredibly dense riparian thickets and beneath the sprawling, ancient canopies of the Sabi Sands, the air is thick with a cool, muted blue mist. This moisture clings desperately to the tangled root systems and the towering yellow grass. An essential nectar for the complex web of life that endures in this breathtaking wilderness. It is an environment of immense scale and unparalleled claustrophobic beauty. A labyrinth of shadow and wood that dictates the strict rules of survival. In this hushed dawn, the nocturnal world has not yet entirely surrendered to the day, and the diurnal creatures remain locked in the safety of their hidden sanctuaries. As the early daylight diffuses through the canopy, the ecosystem's intricate macro life begins its slow, cautious awakening. The sharp, rhythmic trills of a vibrant crested barbet pierce the lifting fog, serving as the very first herald of the coming sun. This small, colorful bird watches from the peeling bark of a dead branch, its bright plumage a stark contrast to the desaturated, dusty earth tones of the early morning. As the clock inches toward 7, clinging hesitantly to a thorny twig, a bright green flap-necked chameleon slowly shifts its weight forward. This remarkable reptile navigates the world at a fraction of the speed of the mammals below. Its independently moving conical eyes scan the environment with mechanical precision, searching for the first insects to warm themselves in the gathering light. Moving through the damp riverbank grass with a liquid, terrifying grace, is the undisputed master of this domain, the fiercely elusive African leopard. This incredibly muscular apex predator is a true phantom of the Marula. Draped in a magnificent coat of dark rosettes that perfectly mirrors the dappled, shifting shadows of the impenetrable thicket. Every single footfall of this massive feline is a masterclass in silent, calculated weight distribution. A physiological marvel designed by millions of years of evolution to ensure absolute stealth. By 8 o'clock, high within the safety of the massive Marula branches, the African leopard has already claimed its daytime fortress. Draped flawlessly over a thick horizontal limb, the predator blends perfectly into the heavily textured bark, becoming completely invisible to the world below. It breathes in a slow, calculated rhythm, its glowing amber eyes only opening to track the incredible movement on the forest floor. By 10 o'clock, the heat begins to assert its dominance over the Sabi Sands. The flat, natural light casts no harsh directional shadows, creating a bright, low-contrast atmosphere that drains the energy from the incredibly diverse wildlife. A fierce and heavily tusked common warthog vigorously excavates the hardened earth before violently coating itself in thick gray mud from a drying wallow. An incredibly vital survival mechanism designed to provide cooling relief from stinging insects and the escalating temperature. Near the edge of the muddy water, a majestic African fish eagle must hold its sharp beak slightly open to continuously release body heat before throwing its head backward to let out a powerful, iconic, ringing cry. At exactly 11:30, the African wilderness enters the agonizing phase of the midday rest. The sky remains locked in a flat, overcast haze, creating a profoundly oppressive heat that fundamentally halts all major physical exertion. In this deeply challenging environment, absolute minimal movement is the ultimate key to survival. The deafening, continuous wall of sound from millions of midday cicadas becomes the overwhelming heartbeat of the thicket. High within the canopy, the leopard opens its mouth slightly to pant. This slow, rhythmic, raspy panting is an incredibly crucial physiological adaptation. allowing the heavy-coated feline to expel excess heat without sacrificing precious hydration. On the dusty, baked earth below, the true toll is starkly visible. A massive white rhinoceros lies completely flat, its deep, rhythmic snoring vibrating through the cracked mud. Even the incredibly resilient leopard tortoise completely withdraws its wrinkled head and heavily armored legs entirely into its thick, patterned shell to prevent catastrophic moisture loss. Beneath the dense thorn bush, an African lion, the undisputed king of the open savannas, lies completely motionless. Its formidable strength rendered temporarily useless by the soaring temperatures. Nearby, a solitary male nyala slowly chews a single mouthful of tough leaves in the deepest shadow. While high above, a highly agile vervet monkey droops its head in pure exhaustion. Every single species is bound together by this shared, silent endurance test. This balance is evident as a herd of massive African elephants carves a path through the dense, thorny scrub. These towering gray giants are the supreme architects of the Sabi Sands landscape. Their heavily wrinkled trunks continuously pulling lush green leaves from the lower canopy. To share a habitat with such behemoths requires an intimate understanding of spatial layering. Nearby, the nervous and highly watchful herds of impala maintain an incredibly tight formation. They are the essential lifeblood of this predatory landscape. Their survival relying entirely on collective hypervigilance. Navigating the complex terrain of the dry riverbed, a powerfully built spotted hyena relies entirely on its highly sensitive nose, sniffing the cool air for the faintest trace of opportunity. Meanwhile, a highly energetic African wild dog pauses at the edge of an open clearing,
working diligently to decode the complex chemical messages left behind by morning patrols. Overhead, a striking Bateleur eagle blinks its dark eyes slowly, serving as an aerial witness to the ruthless power dynamics below. Suddenly, the quiet chorus is violently shattered by the harsh, echoing alarm bark of a chacma baboon. The alarm ripples outward, causing a massive, heavily armored Cape buffalo to instantly freeze. Slowly, almost imperceptibly, the grip of the midday sun begins to loosen as the clock moves past 2:30. The very first faint, cooling breezes begin to weave their way through the tangled monkey ropes and thorny acacia bushes. The deeply sleeping African leopard is the first to register this slight shift. The long, grueling midday rest is drawing to a close. Standing up gracefully on the deeply shaded branch, the leopard fiercely stretches its powerful front legs before skillfully climbing face first down the massive vertical trunk. The Sabi Sands ecosystem rapidly reawakens. A beautifully striped bushbuck carefully steps out from the overgrown canopy. The predators are on the move. Navigating deeply into a tangled wall of scrub, the leopard brilliantly utilizes the shadows until it pauses perfectly frozen mid-step. Catching the distinct scent of a passing wild dog pack, it opts for supreme caution, lowering its stomach to the earth and pressing deep into the leaf litter to disappear entirely. By 4 o'clock, the leopard effortlessly glides forward through the golden grass. Sharing the clearing, a colossal white rhinoceros grazes loudly. The incredible noise of the foraging giant acts as an acoustic shield, completely masking the incredibly soft padding of the leopard's paws as it meticulously calculates the distance to a watchful impala. As the late afternoon bleeds into the spectacular hour of 5:15, the magnificent Sabi Sands is utterly transformed by the fading, soft, diffused twilight. The leopard seamlessly turns away and incredibly slowly walks up the sloping side of a massive red termite mound to survey the darkening horizon. In these final, fleeting moments of visibility, the diurnal creatures make desperate preparations for safety. A southern ground hornbill nervously seeks a high roost. And the cautious chameleon halts entirely, freezing in a rigid posture for the entirety of the long night ahead. The world of daylight is closing its doors. By 6 o'clock, the dusty orange sky completely surrenders to the deep, heavy blue hour. The African leopard, recognizing the absolute shift in tactical advantage, rapidly hauls its heavy body flawlessly upward into the dark, towering canopy. It confidently claims the highest ground. Below, the incredibly heavy, confident footfalls of a patrolling African lion echo through the dusty trails. The immense, scarred lion lets out a deep, rumbling growl, but it is an entirely terrestrial threat, fundamentally unable to challenge the magnificent leopard in its incredibly secure arboreal domain. As the final light entirely vanishes from the Sabi Sands, the breathtaking silhouette of the African leopard perfectly encapsulates the absolute raw power and stunning stillness of the African wilderness. Utterly unbothered by the scavenging hyenas or the resting Cape buffalo far below, the leopard listens to the deafening, beautifully chaotic crescendo of millions of night insects. The incredibly mesmerizing symphony of the true African night. It takes one final, incredibly deep, slow breath, letting its heavily padded front paws hang completely limp over the edge of the rough, ancient bark. Staring out across its sprawling, magnificent kingdom with glowing amber eyes, the phantom of the Marula has survived the crushing challenges of the day. And now, under the cloak of night, it reigns absolutely supreme.